What's up, Mike? We'll give. Let's see. I only see one viewers, so it looks like we'll give it a few. See if some more people show up. Hey, Armani, what's happening, boy? There's Bruce. What's going up, buddy? We stay up too late. I'm sorry, Bruce. I switched it to 9 to try and give people on the West Coast a better opportunity to get in on the chats. Hey, Chuck, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for tuning in again on another Wednesday. Yeah, Armani, Mike's answer down there. I see. He's got it, boy. He was happier than a pig in a pile of slop. Yeah, Mike. Hopefully, Chris can get you the block back here pretty soon. Oh, there's Ant. What's going on, buddy? Tyler, what's that? Oh, so you see my car at your job before? Well, where's your job at? Yeah, Chuck. It's been warmer down here too. It's Yeah, so weather's looking good for this weekend. I got to get another log for Dave. Dave's working on the tune, so hopefully Safeway and Edgewater. Hmm. All right, South Carolina checking in. What's up, 803? Safeway and Edgewater. Hmm. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I've probably been there, probably been there, but I usually don't go too far from my area. Yeah, and you know the deal. That's too technical for me. I leave that for the technical folks, and I'm gonna see what Dave does with the tune, and we're just gonna work it from there. All right, Jay, what's happening, buddy? Rick, what's going on? Just doing my thing, doing my thing. Sunoco 93 sheets 50 cents cheaper. Mm, that's a fair question. Dang. That's a fair question. I get this question quite a bit, actually through Instagram. Um, that's a fair question. I just think the name brand 93, 87 may be a little different, but I think the name brand 93, you're much safer than Sheets. Because I know a lot of times there's been a number of times I've got E83 E85 from Sheets, and it winds up being like 70. So yeah, I would go with Sunoco. All right, Rory, what's going on, buddy? I'm coming to Florida. It's just a matter of time. Definitely gonna make it in March. Probably for the Modern Street Hemi Shootout in March. Uh, So definitely be down there then. So you better be ready in March, because I'm coming big, coming strong, come March. By that time, we'll have the forged engine in. I don't know if we'll have it turned up yet, but we'll have the forged engine in, definitely running, more continually running the nitrous setup. May even boost it a little bit, go to a 50, maybe 75 dry shot. We'll see. But yeah, we'll have to see what's happening, man. But buddy, thanks for chiming in, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, I am headed your way sooner or later. You know the deal. Hey, let me go like myself. So now we've got 3 likes. I know, man. I don't know why people don't like to hit that like button, but it's it's all good. That's just the way it rolls. Even watching B Mason, it's the same for his lives. People just, for whatever reason, they don't hit that like button. Alrighty, Bruce, giving them thumbs up. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think you're better off with name brand 93. That's just my opinion. I have no facts to back that up. On which gas is better. Everyone's got their own opinions on which gas is better. But for 93, I always ran Exxon Supreme 93. Never had any issues with the car running Exxon. Wide body. Your steering wheel is definitely probably faster. Hey, Rory, glad you're loving Florida, buddy. I know it gets hot down there, man. I'm not. I gotta have at least four. I gotta have the 4 seasons. I really do. Here in Maryland, we get them. Winter's not too long, and we do get some snow every once in a while. But I gotta have my four. I gotta have my 4 seasons. Hey, Brandon, glad you could tune in too, buddy. So you must be down there in Florida as well. You guys, man, make sure you freaking put your heads down, stay safe. All right, so did you get it? I don't want to. I don't want to ruin any spoilers or anything, but did you get the fuel system and everything in? And you're just waiting on the tune? Is that what you're waiting on, Rory? If you can make it between evacuations, right? Yeah, Florida, man, that's a tough place to live. Hurricanes are always hitting Florida. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We're at 7,000. We're growing slow but sure. I'm usually in that 150, 160 every 28 days when I look at my analytics. But we're growing slow but sure. It's always when I post more consistent, subscribers obviously go up. But like I said, I'm not gonna throw filler content at you guys. I just want to make sure what I put out there is good content, and it's worth it, not just that filler content to just listen to. All right, 803. Screw the hurricane, man. Let's get in the chat. We got to get in this chat. I don't care how we got to do it. Jay, you know the deal. I'm always traveling. Come race season, I'm always traveling somewhere. Whether I'm going to Florida, New Jersey, North Carolina to the Rock, I don't mind traveling. I really don't. And the wife likes traveling as well. Life isn't fair. Oh, Rory, you're crazy, man. That's what I'm saying, Bruce. Hit that like button, folks. Doesn't kill you. and it helps me out. Yeah, Rory, talking to Nick, Incredible Hemi. Atco's pretty iffy nowadays. Really, where the magic happens is at Cecil. Everybody says Cecil's downhill, and everybody gets their best times at Cecil. So Cecil County is really where it's at. But Atco, when the prep is on, that's a good track as well. That's a good fast track. Oh yeah, Jay. We're going to the Rock as a group. That's for sure, 100%. Once you get back in the garage and fix that thing. Yeah, Mike, you got that right. MIR is the most consistent track right now. Cecil Cecil when they're testing tune get a little iffy, but if you got to pay that $200 for radial prep private rental, that's ridiculous. How's Maryland from upstate PA? All right, bro. Oh, Rory's giving me no comment. I must be putting a spoiler alert out there. Jay, I don't think I would go as far to say Maryland is amazing. I don't think my opinion is not amazing. It's great for track and for track people, but anything outside of that, Maryland's a little iffy. Revolt. At what point is shake and bake where you want it? Mm. I could tell you now nine fives, but when I hit nine fives, I'm gonna want low nines. When I hit low nines, I'm gonna want an eight. Uh, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna just push the 5.7, continue to push the 5.7, and we're gonna take her as far as we can take it. Eventually, I'm gonna be like wide body Mike. I'm gonna have to go straight race car with the cage and all the safety equipment that's required to run those times. I'm gonna have to get all that safety equipment and basically turn shake and bake eventually into a race car. I think so. There you go. Eventually, shake and bake is gonna be a straight race car. Still gonna be 5.7. Unless something happens to that forged engine, it's gonna remain a 5.7. And we're just gonna keep turning it up, turn it up, turn it up, and see what we can get. See what we can get out of the 5.7. All right, Bruce, you ain't too far from Maryland. You ain't too far from us. 5 years. It better not take me 5 years to have a 9 second car. I better have a 9 second car this fall. Hopefully, by the end of November, beginning of December, we should have a 9 second car. 5 years down the road. Ooh, man. Looking 5 years down the road, can we get 7 seconds out of a 5.7? Let me know what y'all think. Tell them, Jay, we come strong, and we come with a lot of us. Yeah, it never ends, man. It really never does. Yeah, Cecil usually is a little bit quicker, like I said, and yeah, it it just all depends what day you hit Cecil. I've seen it super crowded where you get one or two runs and that's it, and I've seen it where you could hot lap all day if you wanted to. It's just all depends. All depends on the day you go. Now, when it's good weather, it Cecil does tend to be crowded. There you go, Rory. Line up against everybody. You know the deal. Bruce, that's correct. Are we ever satisfied? No, because once you're satisfied, then you're like, okay, I want to go further. I want to go faster. I want to go quicker. But yeah, that's eventually full out race car, and then we're gonna go as fast as we can go. All right, Timothy, how's it going, brother? Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate it. You got it, Jay. Rory got the right point too, man. It's just for me, it's all about having fun. It really is. Um, do I get frustrated? Yep. Do we all get frustrated? Yep. But do we all keep going? Yep. It is what it is, right? It's the old adage: race it, break it, fix it, race it, break it, fix it, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. That's the way it is. Ooh, an RS7 puts you in your place. Ouch. Yeah, those things are quick, man. You got to watch out for those things. All right, Revolt. You got the wide body kit. I'll be interesting to see if you have any of the same issues that RT Life's had because of his, or if you went ahead and did the cuts and cut the fenders and what have you, so you don't have those problems. Yeah, Bruce, I need to hit that lottery too. Yep, and I'd do the same thing. Just either buy a drag pack or build one. And use the 345 crate. Right on, brother. All right, Mike hitting up all the safety equipment. Yes, sir. Yeah, eventually. Shake and Bake's gotta do the cage eventually. It's coming. Yeah, in 5 years, I better be going at least low eights, if not sevens. Yeah, Ant. Yeah, that 345 crate engine with a Whipple on top. Woof. It'd be mean. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like the wide body look in the kits. I like them, but at this point, I'm not adding. I'm trying to subtract weight, not add more weight. I did not see the drag pack Durango at SEMA. I'll have to go look that up. Yep, wide body Mike's hit nailing the nailing nailing the drag pack. That's what's in it right there. 355 with 3.8 Whipple, turbo 400, solid axle, and a four link. Yeah, Rory, that's for sure. Wait until he gets everything. Wait till all the parts come in and he gets that 392 back together. That thing is going to be a monster. A monster. Yeah, Bruce, that 3.8 Whipple is. They're doing a lot. They're making a lot of power with that Whipple. Ant, Ant still thinks he's selling his car. We'll see when the time comes. He's still got a few issues to work through, but once he gets it back up and running, we'll see if he really does sell. Mike, Mike says, "Ant, you ain't selling." Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, yeah. The 3.0 and the 3.8 Whipple. Woof. Watch out. They're mean. All right, got the Holly intake coming in. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's what wide body Mike's got in his. If you're talking about the sniper. For sure, Mike. You got to have your ducks in a row if you're going to have that monster. And it sounds like you're getting all your ducks in a row. So that your car is going to be interesting to say the least. Okay. All right, Revolt. Just yeah, just watch out for those issues. Cam and long tubes, you're gonna love it once you do it. Once you do it, you're like, man, I should have done this a long time ago. It'll be a different car with the right tune. I'll say that. All right. Jay's asking for a straight axle. Mike's not gonna do it. We're gonna make home set. Hey, Revolt, you're gonna get some smile. I promise you, with the cam and the long tubes and a good tune, it'll put a smile on your face. I promise you. You definitely get the smiles per gallon once you do it. All right, Rory, thanks for chiming in. You're probably already gone, man. Go have a beer, chill out, have a good night. Thanks, buddy. That's the plan. Got to keep things rolling. All right, Bruce, you having your beer now already? All right, Jay. Everyone knows it. From the twin turbos is almost the way to go. But hey, let's just have fun. And I'm not drinking the Whipple Kool Aid. I'm just saying they make great power. There's no way around it. They make great power and they're fast. It is what it is. So is a Pro Charger, which Mike Mike jumps on you a bit. Yeah, you mean we drink the Pro Charger Kool Aid in this chat, but I'm not going to down the Whipple. I mean, it is what it is. Poly Sniper low ram. All right, 90 millimeter port. Hellcat throttle body. Nice 803. Nice. That's a good combination. Bruce, you nailed it, man. That's the difference. That's the difference. Instant boost with eventually topping out, or do the build up and have all the power you want at the big end. That's the difference. Mike's talking about the sniper and the race sniper. Jake said he'd do a Pro Charger if wouldn't have so many turbos laying around. Yeah, Jay, I tell you, I like the turbos too, but at the time when I got the Pro Charger, it was just I just didn't want to have to go through all the fabrication and all of that. Even you know the deal, you got the Hellion kit, and even with it, there was a lot of fabrication you had to do, and I just didn't want to have to go through that or take it to a shop and have it down for a couple weeks for them to do all the fabrication. Especially being the YouTuber, when the car is down, the content stops. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, because Mike had me up the same day. He had me up and running the same day with the Pro Charger. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Ed. There wasn't no pro charges in the winner circle. Buy turbos. Yipper. Jay says he can't afford a pro charger. You sell some of those turbos, you can buy a pro charger. The rolls are kind of crazy. you got you got him, right? You got him, buddy. Ant is always one to stir the pot, folks. The Fu Manchu 182 is always going to stir the pot. Sponsored by a turbo company. Oh God, I'm not preaching. I'm just yapping my gums, running through the chat and yapping my gums. Yeah, I don't think anyone makes a single turbo kit. Why have one when you can have two? That's probably Jay down below that comment. Our body probably said the same thing. Why have one when you can have two? But hey, Armani, check out Mike Stark in his car. He's got a single turbo on his. Again, all fabricated. You're not going to get a kit. You're going to have to fabricate it and make it fit on your own. And there's Mike, custom for a single. Chicken Hawk Motorsports. Hmm, haven't heard of them. Yeah, the Hellion kit's not cheap, that's for sure. But like Jay said, even with that kit though, I think you had to do some fabrication. But at least it's a lot less because a lot of the stuff just bolts right up. Bruce, you're nailing it, man. Once you add air, you got to add fuel. That's just the way it goes. With a bigger throttle body, Hellcat intake, and a new catback, get me 40. With the throttle body, uh, you would want to tune, even though not necessarily have to, but you would want to get a tune with a bigger throttle body. Um, you figure the Hellcat air intake may get you a couple. The throttle body may get you a couple. I don't think you'll get 40 out of that. Uh, you're probably looking at more 25 ish out of those three. Um, and it kind of depends on the catback you get. But I would expect with those three mods 20, 25 at the most. All right. 803 is getting 1000cc injectors. Hey, if you're thinking about going faster and adding more power, I would just go with something along the 1250 ish or even a little higher. All right, Jay. All right, Jay. That's what I figured you'd say that. Oh, why buy one when you can have two? Okay, Armani, I got you. Uh, wait, wait, wait. It's jumping on me. Hang on. Yeah, that was my thinking too. Depending on what his goals are, a thousand may not be enough. Because I got 1050s in mind now, and I'm at about about 80%, 80 to 85% on my injectors, and I'm looking to get new ones. So yeah, 803. Like I said, if you plan on going bigger power, I know Mike says don't go over big, but if you're gonna wind up going more power, instead of buying injectors two or three times, I mean you can try and sell your old injectors and get some of your money back. That's up to you, but I would just look at your goals, where you want to be, and get that size injector. That way you're not buying them a couple times. All right, Eric. 3.0 Whipple eventually, but if I could find a way to just bolt on an old school 871 blower, I would. I know they might not be the most powerful, but they look so awesome. That's for sure, buddy. Those old school blowers look pretty bad. That's for sure. No, Jay's laying out a bunch of mods there. No problem, Chuck. You know the deal. I can give you my opinion. A lot of. If I have facts, I'll tell you I have facts. If it's my opinion, I'll tell you that it's my opinion, and I don't have any facts. Jay, preach, preach it, brother. You want to do your research before doing anything. Please, 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 just don't latch on to someone's build, even mine. Just don't latch on to my build and take it for granted, right? Do your research. Make sure you're building your car for what you want it to do, right? Yeah, Ant, that's probably where I'm going. 1300s, I might go a little bigger because I know eventually we're going to add more power, so I may even go a little bit bigger. Man who guys a Viper trans style, right on. Right on. All right, Bruce, you know the deal. We're chatting every weekend, so and I'm sure Mike can toss in a link in here to that calculator if you want to see it. All right, Armani and Jay going back and forth talking about fabrication. 803 for the fab part. Glow shift has a sandwich plate with an in and out. What? Nice. Yeah, Mike. That's for sure. You guys get it all from me. I don't hold anything back. Uh, so so back when I did the fueling part, you don't hear a lot of these people building their cars. You don't hear them talk about fueling and pumps and lines and full return and all. You just and and Mike's got a point too. Some people. Okay, we'll just say it. Some people lie about their build, lie about their builds. Some people exaggerate about their builds. Some people exaggerate about their numbers. One thing you can't exaggerate though is that time slip. Now you may take someone else's time slip and claim it as yours. Hey, that it is what it is. But when you run a time and you put your time slip out there, there's no denying that. That's facts right there. So back to Mike's point, just yeah, don't blindly follow someone's build. Even mine, I wouldn't blindly follow my. If I was to do it again, I wouldn't blindly follow my build again. I would start from scratch and just do some homework and build it up again. All right, Jay's throwing some turbo knowledge out there for those of you thinking about going turbos. All right, thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it, man. I know this is a bad time for you, but I truly appreciate you chiming in and hanging out with us for as long as you can. I really do appreciate it, bud. Get you some sleep, man, and wake up and have a good day at work tomorrow. All right, Mike throwing down some turbo knowledge too. All right, Ant. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate you chiming in, man. All right. 803 throwing some turbo knowledge back there. All right, bunch of turbo knowledge there. So you guys thinking about turbo, look at the chat. Lots of knowledge being dropped right there. I trust my local shop. These guys build amazing race cars, mods, paint, etc. That's good, Chuck. You know, when you find somebody like that, I was lucky. Actually, Ant, Mike, and actually SRT Bone, Alan, they all turned me on to Mike, and I haven't looked back since. So, and as y'all saw in that last video, Mike now, oh man, I forgot to start. Speaking of video, I forgot to start this. If y'all watched the last video, Mike's got his own shop now up in Essex, Maryland. It's about 20 minutes north of Annapolis, where he was before. So it may be a little farther for some people to go. You know, people like me, it's going to be a little further for me to go to get to a shop. Some of y'all may be a little closer, but he is setting up his own shop. He is up and running, and you know, if modifications, if it's simple maintenance, whatever your needs are, hit up Mike. It's Starks Performance and Maintenance LLC and Starks Performance. I think it's Stark Performance LLC on Instagram. Stark Performance and Maintenance LLC on Facebook. Look them up if y'all need something. Uh, my NA stock cam RT can run a 9 second pass. All right, man. I'd love to see it. If you can do it, I'd love to see it. All right, here's the question though. How far are you going? Are you going to the eighth mile or are you going to the quarter mile? Just kidding, man. Just kidding. Yeah, a lot of those turbo guys do use juice. Yeah, I'll probably stay dual power adder. We'll see how it goes. Mike saying, yeah, 90 plus is a bit much on a single turbo. Mike throwing some history down there for you. Jay throwing some more turbo knowledge down there, saying he thinks he's right at the edge of being laggy with 72s. That's the thing with turbos, Jay. You know the deal, man. They make up for it on the big end. Yeah, Timothy, that's what I was saying. A lot of those guys use use nitrous to get going. And that's pretty much what I'm doing right now, is using nitrous to get going, and then once it gets going, the Pro Charger takes over. Yeah, Jay definitely, Jay and I both, we definitely kind of learned the hard way. All right, Mike throwing some knowledge down there. So CO2 or nitrous, one or the other. All right, 803. He's talking to Tim. Ceramic bearings. Yep, Mike's nailing it. Journal bearing. Getting too deep for me. That's that's too deep for me. But throwing some turbo knowledge down there for y'all. Bill it will if you can afford it. All right, Armani. 9 second of the quarter. I got you. You got it, Armani. As heavy as these car are, you could probably do 8 second quarter mile off the edge of a cliff. I hear you. All right, man. Jay, I think he did. I think he's just waiting on it. All right, 803 nitrous below 3,000 isn't good, but it can be done. Tim dropping some knowledge in there. I think they're talking about nitrous right there. Jason might have to bite the bullet and do it. I hear you, brother. Yeah, Chuck, that Porsche was fast, no doubt about it. But I tell you, spoiler alert: if Shake and Bake was on her game, that'd have been a much better race. Revolt, what point should I get a catch can now? If you don't already have one, get one now. Uh, and what brand would you recommend? There's a lot of good ones out there. Motion Raceworks makes some great catch cans. I got mine from Speed Logics. I got mine from there. You can look on Jegs. They have a lot of good catch cans. Bottom line, though, something's better than nothing. Something is definitely better than nothing. Oh, Mike didn't order them. He's still waiting. I thought he ordered them, but I guess not. Doesn't matter the brand so long as plumb correctly. All right. So yeah, Revolt, definitely get a catch can. Mickey Mouse is also another good one. So like I said, there's a bunch of good catch cans out there. You can get them on Jegs. You can get them on Summit. You can even go to HHP. Go to their site. They have catch cans as well. There's a lot of them out there. But like I said, something is better than nothing. Oh, that's what Jay's saying. Immediately, doesn't matter what brand, as long as you pipe it right, and they're pretty easy to pipe. It's not hard. It's really not. I got you, Mike. All right, Angry, what's going on, brother? Glad you chimed in. I appreciate it. Golly, I'm trying to catch up in this chat. All right, right up on proper pipe sizing for superchargers and turbos. All right, CJ, what's going on, buddy? I got you. I got you, brother. Yeah, pull up in one car, make the bet, and then switch. All right, RT Hemi billet technology. There's another manufacturer catch cans. Like Jay said, manufacturer is somewhat irrelevant. It's just so you have something. Something's better than nothing. Yes, sir. 803, the one with the breather, 100%. All right, Mike, throwing some knowledge about catch cans. All right, Amani, you have a good one too, brother. You're probably already gone because I'm just just getting down in the chat. But thanks for chiming in. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. No longer run the PCB system in a can as an atmosphere. Correct. Yep, yep. And breathers are definitely important for boosted applications, 100%. Mike, throwing the knowledge down there. Got to keep that crank case pressure down, that's for sure. Rich, that is not normal. It shouldn't be spitting coolant out of the overflow tank. Um, what you may want to check for is there any air in your system. That will do it. Uh, and just check and make sure you're not overheating at wide open throttle. That will do it too. If you get too hot, but I would check and see if you have any air pockets in the coolant system. That'll make it pop out too. I may be preaching to the choir, but that's my thoughts. Hopefully, someone down below pops in and there's Mike. You may need a higher psi cap. That is true too. I bought a higher psi cap. I can't remember what mine is off the top of my head, but I do have a higher rated cap. All right, thanks, Revolt. And that's why I do it, man. And that's the only reason why I even started my YouTube channel was just to put everything and document everything. One for me, I can always go back and look at this stuff, years to come, uh, and just help people out. If I don't know the answer, I will go to find someone that has the answer. And a lot of times, either Mike, Jay, Ant, Alan, God, all these guys that pop in the chat have a wealth of knowledge, and they actually help me quite a bit in these chats by throwing their knowledge into the chat. So if you put a question in there and I'm slow to get to it or I don't have the answer, more likely than not, they've chatted the answer before I even got to it. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Revolt is helping people out and try and save you money from buying things over and over again like I did. It's coming out of the hose, not overheating. Okay. So, like Mike said, try a higher pressure, higher PSI cap. See if that helps. Yeah, Chuck, I love the 8 speed, really do. Don't I love banging gears too. I've said this multiple times on a bunch of videos and a bunch of chats. If shake and bake, if when I bought the car, if it was just going to be kind of a weekend thing, I would have bought a 6 speed. But being that it was going to be a daily driver and just the traffic situation here in Maryland and in the Fort Meade area, it was just made more sense buying an automatic. Jay said no. All right, Rick. There's Mike helping you out again. 16 to 21. Like I said, I can't remember. I can't remember what mine is. Recommended size of plumbing for crankcase ventilation. I don't know. 803. Hopefully, Mike or Jay came and gave you that recommendation down below. Yeah, yeah. You three pedal guys all stick together. But like I said, if it would have just been a more fun car than a daily driver, I would have had a stick shift. Hey Rick, you know the deal, buddy. That's what this is all about. Is helping people out, and like I said, Mike and Jay and Ant and the rest of the guys that are in my IG chat are a wealth of knowledge. Uh, I'm sucking up knowledge all the time. Timothy, can't say I haven't thought about it. Wide body 392. Those are sharp cars, no doubt about it. All right, so there you go, 803. Two 12 AN lines off of each of the valve covers. But again, it depends how much horsepower you're making. There's Jay. He runs 10 AN minimum. There you go, brother. I'd still order a manual. There you go. There you go, Timothy. All right, man. All right, Mike's talking about the Holly valve covers. Yeah, Jay, you know the deal, man. Transmission stuff gets way too expensive. No matter which one you're running, whether you're a stick shift or an automatic, it's expensive. Either way, when you get up into this level of horsepower, those the 8 speeds are definitely sick, no doubt about it, Chuck. 100%, buddy. Timothy, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, make sure you take care of the wife too, buddy. Let's get another video up here running. LS oil cap that has the threading opening. There you go. Leave all the manual parts for Jay. Yeah, RT Hemi. That's kind of why I didn't go with the manual, just because, like I said, the traffic and the drivability around here and the traffic. Yeah, your left leg would be humongous from pushing that clutch all the time. Yep, 803. That's the one Mike's talking about. Mike's Mike's telling Jay he's in love with Tick Performance and G Force. Mike's Turbo 400 is a manual. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, both of them have Jay's money. That's for sure. All right, where are we at? We got about 4 minutes. I'm trying to catch up in the chat, man. You guys are really chatting it up tonight, man. That's good, Chuck. That's good. That means your cam and your lifters are doing their job. That's for sure. All right. Yeah, Mike's putting out a great point there. This kind of horsepower isn't for everybody because like I said, I think it was last week we talked about it. Uh, Race, break, fix, repeat. Check saying is 345 didn't have the tick either. That's awesome. What's better long term, Pro Charger or a Hellcat blower on 6 psi? So I hit this question a lot. It's all in how you want to feel the power and how you drive the car, right? So if you want your car to feel like a Hellcat, right, with that instant power, go Hellcat, Whipple, Magnuson, go with one of those superchargers, right? Because then you're going to get that instant torque, you get that instant gratification. It's going to be right there. Now, if you want that high end power, and what I like about those type of blowers is they work better than turbos and pro chargers at the lower end of the RPM range. So you're going to get more fun in a daily driver, my opinion. You're going to get a little more fun daily driving a positive displacement supercharged car than you would a pro charger or turbo. Because both the pro charger and the turbo or centrifugal blower, they're going to take a little time to spool up, and most of their power comes in at the higher end of the RPM range, where daily driver, arguably you shouldn't be you shouldn't be daily driving at the high end of the RPM range of your car. You're in that low to mid range where those positive displacement blowers make the power, and you can have a little more fun. So that's my thoughts on pro charger centrifugal type blowers versus Hellcat Whipple type positive displacement ones. All right, Rick. Thanks for you're probably gone already, but thanks for hitting up the chat, man. I appreciate it. All right, Jay's talking to Mike. Preach it. Yeah, we talked about it last week. I almost say that same thing every week. This kind of horsepower ain't for everybody. 803 wants to get a job with Mike. Yeah, Jay, you've been burning through some diffs, that's for sure. All right, Timothy. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah, that 9-inch conversion is wicked. No matter where you get them from, G-Force or wherever, those 9-inch conversions, one are super freaking expensive, but uh, they definitely hold the power, no doubt. All right, Mike throwing eight. That's what Mike does, folks. All right, Tim talking about nursing. All right, Jay. Oh, industrial fire protection, not bad, not bad. Yeah, Jay, you know it, brother. Race, break, fix, repeat. Yeah, the stock 392 is a nice car, man, and it's got a lot of power, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Even the RTs, a lot of power, a lot of fun. They're both fun. Even all of the Dodge V8s cars are fun to drive. Nice, CJ. That's awesome, brother. Eventually I'm probably gonna have to go the Turbo 400 as well. Eventually. Yeah, Chuck, you don't necessarily have to get a kitty. All you got to do is throw a Pro Charger on that 392, or throw a Whipple on that 392. Keep it at 6 to 8 pounds of boost, no problems, and you're smacking people around big time after that. All right, Revolt, thanks for chiming in, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. We're about to call. Oh, we're past 10 o'clock, so I'm about to go myself. All right, there's Mike talking about his setup, but hey, folks, it's been another great chat. Dropped a whole bunch of knowledge on a whole bunch of different topics. And that's kind of why I like this open chat, because we talk about a gambit of things. We don't necessarily stick to one topic the entire time. And I kind of like the way it goes. And so far, it hasn't been too overwhelming where we haven't got to everyone's questions or everyone's concerns or everyone's asks in the chat. So we're gonna keep this format until I get overwhelmed with things and I can't keep up, and then we'll start breaking it down into specific topics. But we're keep going with the open chat, and that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna go out hopefully this weekend. I was gonna talk about the TCM, but I'll do a whole video on the TCM one of these days. One of these days, maybe for Friday, I'll do a TCM video, and then plan on hitting the track with a new tune on Sunday. So hoping for some good numbers, hoping for some good weather, and that's my hope anyway. But let me get to Brandon real quick. Back to the hurricane. All right, Brandon. You stay safe along down there with RT Life, man. You guys, put your head down, be safe. Head to a safe place, be it a high school or wherever. Be safe. Don't take anything for granted. But that's gonna do it for this one, folks. Until next time, next week, we'll be here again. Adios.